Hi there, and welcome to the Castor System. Hello and welcome to our channel. My name is Faye, and I'm the host of the Castor System. I am 13 years old, as is the body, and I am probably going to be the one filming most, if not all, of this video. This channel is going to be mostly dedicated to empowering people with DID and OSDD, teaching people about what it's like to have DID, what DID is, busting some of the myths around the disorder, and showing off, well, not showing off, but showing our lives with DID as a system and how we live the best life that we possibly can with this bizarre disorder. Most of our content is going to be based around you guys, so what you want to know, the questions that you have, and what you want to see from us. We have 3 alters, including me. I am the host, as I said before. I'm a cosplayer. I am a painter, kind of-ish. I love books, and I'm probably going to be the one busting most of the myths and talking about most of the facts around DID. We have Kyle, who is 16 years old, our depression holder and protector. He is transgender, and he will be handling most of the LGBTQ stuff or trauma-related facts and videos. Obviously, we are all going to be doing much more than what I'm saying here, but this is just kind of a basic overview. Ren is 6 years old and highly autistic, but she loves art and she loves crafts and she loves colors, so she will definitely be doing videos and interacting in the videos. We are thinking things like crafts and slime videos and like smaller things for our younger viewers, because she deserves to have a place on the channel and she really wants to help out, and I think that she could be a really, really, really fun part of this channel. I don't want to make this video too long, but I don't want it to make it too short either, so I'm going to add a short blurb about what DID is. So, dissociative identity disorder, or DID, is a trauma-based mental disorder where, after many years or after any repetitive trauma within the ages of about 1 to 7 years old-ish, the repetitive trauma causes a child's brain to go, screw this, I'm out of here, I can't handle this, basically, and the developing personality, the personality of the child that has not entirely developed yet because they are young, will end up branching off into 2 or more separate identities. DID used to be known as MPD, or multiple personality disorder, because they believed that these identities were just personalities or just separate personalities, which could be thought of as like, oh, I'm like a happy-go-lucky person one day, and then suddenly I'm a sad and depressed type of person. But in reality, these are actually entire different people, entire different identities, and we all have our own beliefs, our own views on things, our own genders, and our own personality types, and our own, like, political views and religions and sexualities and all that kind of thing. So, that's kind of why the name was changed. Sorry, position change. I'm getting not so comfortable. While editing, I realized that I completely forgot to add this in about what DID is and, like, things about DID, so, I'm going to add this in real quick and then I'll get back to the explanation. So, when you have DID, because your brain kind of splits off, and you are no longer present because the other alter, or part, or alternate identity, so personality, is the one that's taking control and experiencing it, most times people with DID, or the host at least, won't remember some or all of the trauma that they experienced that caused them to have DID. So they will have repressed memories, or other alters will be the ones that hold those trauma memories, which are called trauma holders. DID can be caused by any sort of trauma, so it is not something that you can be born with. That is a common misconception, that you can be born with DID, but that is not true. It is a traumagenic or trauma-based disorder, and you cannot be born with it. It is not genetic. You cannot inherit it from your parents or anything like that. It is something that happens because of repetitive trauma over your life while you were younger that causes your brain to split off into multiple identities so that you can kind of split up the memories between those identities and protect the host so that they are not completely mentally screwed. People with DID can have anywhere from one alter, including the or not including the host, so two identities, the host and an alter, to any amount of alters. There is no number that is too big when it comes to DID. There's a lot of stigma around larger systems or systems with like polyfragmented systems. Polyfragmented meaning that there's a whole lot of different pieces. So a lot of people say, oh, well, there's, like, you obviously can't have over 100 alters. Like, that's insane. Or wouldn't that be too much to handle? But often there's only, like, a few alters that actually front very often. So it doesn't actually get too much to handle, and it's never, like, a really super duper difficult thing unless you haven't quite figured out how to deal with your own DID, in which case that's more like learning how to manage it yourself than like it being troubling because of the amount of alters that you have. I will definitely talk more on all of this in another video, and I will definitely talk more on all of this in another video in the near future, and maybe after that, or definitely after that, you will get to meet us all in an Introducing the Alters video.